Hey, what's up, my dudes? Hopefully y'all are doing well. And today's video, hopefully you're the person that is looking for this one. But I know at least some of you out there and some of my friends want to get into competition shooting and have been wondering how to get their start. And that's what I'm going to tell you today. I'm going to tell you how I got started, why you really shouldn't be hesitating to get started, where to look, and yeah, why you should just do it. So, where did I get my start? I started with interest in competition shooting probably in the same spot that most everyone else did. And that was, I saw videos way back in the day when Demolition Ranch was getting into 3-gun competitions, and he was posting some videos of doing that 3-gun competition. And then I started seeing Forgotten Weapons and his videos on the 2-gun action challenge and on the backup gun match and stuff like that. And I was like, man, I really want to get into that. That looks fun. I started learning about USPSA and IDPA and looking into videos of those, and I'm sure that's where you probably started as well. And now you're sitting here, you're looking, how do I get started? Where do I go? What's the gear I need? And you're gonna get locked in this idea that you need all of this gear and all of this stuff to get going. Ultimately, that's kind of what I want to get into in this video is don't do what I did. Don't hesitate for months and months and months and years to get started. It doesn't take as much gear as you would think. And I'm going to talk to you about how I got started, where I look, and just generally what it took. And it didn't take as much as you would think. And so you're probably going, that's great, my dude. Why don't you just hurry up and tell us how I got started? And that's precisely what I'm going to do. I got started with a high-point yeet cannon and reloading from the pocket. When I first started, I didn't even have this holster. And this is just a cheap Alienware holster. But the point that I'm trying to get to is you just got to go out and you got to do it. Don't hesitate. Don't keep waiting. As long as you've got something to compete with and a couple extra mags, you're solid to get started. Most competitions are going to let you compete without having a holster. Most competitions are going to let you get started reloading out of the pocket. Just get out there and get going. You'll find that people are usually pretty friendly, and they're usually really apt to help instruct the next generation of shooter, and they want to see new competitors. So your first step, get a pistol, any pistol. I know even if you want to start doing 3-gun or 2-gun action, you'll get there, trust me, but just get started. The first place that you're going to look to get started is going to be, you're going to go to a website called Practice Score, and I'll link it down in the description. Set up an account on Practice Score, it's free, and that's going to be able to show you every competition in your local area. You can search what cities nearby, you can search general areas nearby, and it's going to tell you what competitions are happening, and then those competitions will tell you where to find the rules, what club it's at, what it is. In my case, I started out shooting IDPA, again, a high point, and reloading from my pocket. And then I moved on to shooting backup gun matches because I saw Ian's Forgotten Weapons backup guns at the range, or this at the bug match, however he called that series. I realized, hey, that's a range in Arizona. I can go shoot that match. And I looked and found it on Practice Score and went, oh, sweet. So I went and I started shooting the backup gun matches, and those have been the main matches that I've shot for years at this point. I haven't shot IDPA in a little while just because ammo's been expensive, thanks to the COVID years and all that. But I never stopped having fun and doing like competition style stuff. When I come to my local range, which we're at now, and I'm doing just practice stuff, I shoot competition style things because it's fun. It's what I enjoy. But don't hesitate. If you've got a pistol and you've got the internet, which you're watching this video, so I know you at least have the internet, you can start finding matches near you and start getting into them. Just go. Don't be worried about how you do. No one cares. If anything, if you go and you don't do good, you're going to get a lot of people that are going to be willing to give you advice, tips, and help you figure out how to do better. And that is the beauty of shooting competition. You get to improve your skills. You get to learn from people that know more than you. And you get to have a good time. Yes, it's called competition. It's about being competitive, but ultimately, it's about having fun. If you go to a competition and you're not having a good time because you're too worried about how well you're doing, you're too worried about, you know, nitpicking someone else's run to try and find something they did wrong in order to, you know, get them docked a couple of points to get you just that little bit more ahead, you're competing wrong. You're doing it the wrong way. It's about having fun. But don't be scared. Just get out there and do it. Just do it. You're going to have a great time. I promise. It's really hard to go wrong when you go competing. If all you have is a rifle, guess what? There's rifle-only competitions out there that you can do. If all you've got's a pistol, run your pistol. Hey, you have a rifle and a pistol, you want to run both? Look into two-gun. You can do it. And all you need is a gun and a couple mags. Even if you don't have a couple mags, a lot of the competitions, or at least some of them, if you look, they might set it up where you can just run the one mag you got, and when you're out of ammo, hey, you're out of ammo, you're done with the stage. But just go. Start learning, have fun, don't be afraid. That's what I did. That's what I'm going to recommend you as a viewer to go do. You found this video because you're looking for how to get started in competition. I just gave you how to get started in competition. Go out, do it, shoot your shot, go have fun. You got this. I believe in you. But thank you so much for sitting and listening to me ramble. I appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, if you found it helpful, you know, hit that like, hit subscribe, follow if you're on Rumble. And ultimately, if this got you to decide, you know what, hey, I'm going to sign up on Practice Score and I'm going to go find a competition, I'm going to do it. Tell me what competition you decided to go shoot. What'd you start with? You know, don't be embarrassed that you don't have the highest dollar SIG or you don't have some fancy CZ or a 2011. I still run a Glock for the most part. And hell, I bring the high point out and run it for the good times still too. All you need is something to get started with. Doesn't matter if it's cheap, doesn't matter if it's good. Just do it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment if you got inspired and tell me if you went and you shot a competition, what you ran, and if you have any tips for beginning shooters. Again, have a great one. I'll catch you dudes on the next video. Till then, stay safe, stay hydrated, and always have a good time. Later, my dudes.